Hi, friends. How about a little safer at home art today? So, a little over a year ago, I had this idea that I wanted to draw better because I thought it would help me paint better. And I made a small accordion sketchbook from a strip of watercolor paper. So, this is the width of the paper, and I folded it. Each page is about 3 1/4 by, or 3 3/4 by about 5 1/4. And I made a rule that the only thing that could go in this sketchbook would be things that I see from my chair on our lanai. Well, the crazy thing about this is I now have five. I'm on volume 5 of my porch paintings, and everything, every page, every panel is something that I see, that I have seen from my chair. So I thought I'd tell you how I go about this. The sketches that I complete in real time are subjects that stay in place for a while. So our pond, plants, my bird bath, trees, alligators. Alligators stay still for a really long time. They're so obliging. For fleeting subjects or subjects on the move, like birds and bunnies, I usually have to find an image on the internet to use as a reference. I am not committed to illustration level accuracy. Rather, what I want to do, or my goal, is that I want to capture the feeling of delight I get at playing I Spy from my chair. So I'm the audience for my sketchbooks, no one else. I'm the audience, which means anything goes. And here's the process I use. I place in the big shapes with a pencil, and I don't use an eraser because that kind of scruffs up the paper, but I try to just get in the big shapes with a pencil. Then I use permanent ink in a fountain pen for the details. Now, if you don't have a fountain pen, any permanent ink pen will do. In fact, Sharpie makes a fine liner that's very inexpensive. Permanent ink does a great job. Then lastly, I add watercolor to jazz things up. Now, sometimes I add notes to the paint to my sketch. Sometimes I don't, but I always initial and I always date everything that goes in my porch paintings book. So here's my challenge for you. Grab some paper, a pencil, a pen, and sketch something that you see while you're safer at home. Add color with watercolor or colored pencils, crayons, pastels, whatever you have on hand. And I hope you'll share what you learn from this experience, because that's how we all grow in our creative practice. So go forth and make art, friends. See you next time.